Hello,
Feel.
hello,
Damn it.
hello, everybody, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I'm Big Car One, and I have a couple guests with me today. I have a simple fool who is just going to be here, kind of in the background, playing something around their end, and
I'm Matthew.
and then we have
Yeah.
Cashew or Matthew.
No, Matthew. I don't do that.
Hey, that's fair and fair. Um, this is my first time touching a Ace Attorney game at all, and damn it, Matthew is actually a.
Played almost every one of them. Yeah.
So I brought an
Almost.
expert.
In
um,
fact, I would say this is my favorite genre of games: is the murder mystery, crime solving type games.
so before we get started, do you have anything you want to make note about this game?
Uh, yeah. So this is the remastered Ace Attorney trilogy. It's the first three games all bundled into one. I believe our intentions for the playthrough so far is to just go through the first game, which is four cases and the DLC case at the end, and then Carl will probably pick up the other two at some other unpredetermined date after the fact. Uh, the only thing I'm going to say is to Carl, nothing that you're about to see is going to resemble an actual courtroom in any way, shape, or form. Uh, and also, due to a very unique decision on the dubbing team, the game takes place in Japan, but the English dub tries to convince us it's California. And it's very clearly not California. And that's pretty much all I'm going to share, at least up front, until we actually get into the gameplay.
All right. Thank you very much, Matthew. I look forward to playing this game. I'm going to try and get Matthew to be here as much as possible for when I stream this.
Yeah.
But because it's such a huge game, do expect smaller streams on like the side of like more like Tales from the Borderlands. Uh, but without further ado, let me just make sure. Yep, and let's get started. No, I want to play two or Justice for.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my God!
You'd be confused.
No, we're starting with the first one. We're starting with the first one. Or are we? No, we are.
Ooh, trials and tribulations.
You know, just like a college life.
It's funny you say that because that kind of follows what happens in that game.
Oh no. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout. Yes! Achievement. Start playing. Start playing. First steps.
Look at that DS cutscene.
Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Oh, go ahead.
My bad. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I was about
Did,
to say, whoever's doing Phoenix may want to let the other person do a majority of the other characters. Not all of them, but Phoenix has the most dialogue for sure.
oh boy.
So I'll let you decide.
Then I guess I'll take Phoenix, considering I'm also playing.
All right.
Uh, is
You
it bad
thereby
that
relegated me to be every prosecuting attorney, which will be hilarious.
I like to point out I was fully expecting Law and Order the dun dun intro as soon as like this came up.
I do recommend when you have the ability to maybe open the options and turn up the text speed.
What would that be under?
It should be. Oh no. Well, What's SE stand for?
Sound
Sound
effects.
effects volume. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, never mind then. Don't do full auto skip. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just
It's
do
great.
it as is.
It's great. Maybe something to be fixed in the future. Boy, am I nervous.
Right.
Oh, hi, Chief.
Whew. I'm glad I made it on time.
Mommy, I'm sorry, what?
What? Huh? What was that? Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Then again, not everyone cares about job security. It says a lot about you and your client as well.
Oh boy, this is gonna be one of those days. Um, thanks.
No problem.
Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I actually could care less.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Jail. No.
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me. The person that's supposed to be your boss. I
I
oh,
want to help him out any way I can, and that includes doing something incredibly illegal.
oh, don't worry, we'll get to that.
I just really want to help him. I owe him that much.
Okay. This is Larry Butts. He sounds like Shaggy. Who would you rather?
You.
Okay. It's over.
Yeah, that.
My life, everything. It's all over.
that.
Hmm. Is that your client screaming over there?
I hope not. Yeah, that's him.
Death, despair. Oh, dang it, Rum. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Well, that escalated. It sounds like he wants to die.
Well, he's a college student, so um, yeah.
Nick, my eyes.
Hey there, Larry.
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Oh, this is going great. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Is that? Do we do that here?
What? What's wrong, Larry?
Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away.
Person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you.
Like shit, Scoop.
My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is fairly a simple one.
She dead.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Which is why he wants to plead guilty.
I did it. I killed him.
That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
Whether my client likes it or not.
Fail.
August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Bum bum bum
You know
bum bum.
it's a really bad sign when your client wants to plead guilty, and you haven't
Yeah, be
even
ready for like
started.
half the cases to be like that.
It's like we haven't even started yet.
This will definitely be you.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem, Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor? I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client and the rest of your career. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor.
Was the bar exam not enough?
Go! Hands shaking, eyesight fading, limbs,
Sweaty.
skin coating.
Mom's spaghetti.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant is the one I'm helping.
Yes.
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read this case report cover to cover so many times that I just got this morning. Wait. Ah, damn it. No. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. It's not like I forgot in the 5 seconds that they told me.
This has never happened in a Phoenix Wright game.
I am just forgot. Temporarily. You know, it's kind of appropriate that you're playing this character, Matthew,
Oh, yeah.
after how many times
Oh,
I
yeah.
give you a migraine.
Oh, yeah. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. I said it in red so you'd look at it. I don't know what that means. Just press tab to check it in any time, okay?
Mia, are you okay? What is this tab?
Shut up. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Well, as he
So
said,
yeah, just like so.
as he said, hit tab and your court record comes up. Yeah.
And if you hit R, you can see profiles of everyone you've met in this case.
Mia Fey, age
You can
27.
also see everyone's age. Yeah.
Chief attorney at the Fey & Co., my boss and a very good defense attorney. Larry Butts, age 23, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school.
One of those things is true.
Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. She's
Notoriously doesn't know how to cut her bangs.
apparently this guy's girlfriend, if I'm understanding the situation.
Yep. Well, was.
Winston Payne, age 52, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across.
I didn't realize Winston's 52. Also, every name in this game is a pun in some way, shape, or form. Winston Payne.
We got my attorney badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And then Cindy's autopsy report. There's nothing important here. Let's see, Mia Fey, Cinderblock, or Cindy Stone. Cinderblock. No.
No.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I want to say it was the blunt force.
Yeah, if you check the court record and look at the autopsy, it also shows you.
Loss of blood due to blunt trauma.
Yeah.
Yay, trauma! She was struck once by a blunt object.
Full disclosure, this game's usually good at, like, leading you on the right trail, but the translation team has been known to mess up a few scenarios, and in that case, I'm not afraid to pull up a guide if it gets too confusing.
Good job, America. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Why isn't this already in evidence?
Right? Yeah, seriously. Of course, we only accept evidence the second of.
Like, wait a minute.
Thank you, I've just been holding on to this with my bare hands for the last 28 hours.
Like, wait a minute. Did this guy go to the crime scene, pick it up, put it in his pocket?
Yeah, that'd be super awful if anyone ever did that. Good thing you'll never do that ever. Right? You're gonna do that a lot. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Unless it fucks you. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Yeah, that one.
Statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. There's no blood on this thing.
Oh yeah, it was gross, so I cleaned it. That's fine, right? Nobody's got a problem with that.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Ready?
This will be the first and only time that a race attorney game actually does this.
You ready to talk to yourself?
Oh, all the time.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh, I'm screwed. Uh-oh. There he gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Him?
I'm sorry, that eye twitch got me. I don't know
Twitch,
why.
yeah. They added small animations to this game. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Oof.
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Ooh, hold on a minute. Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
And you should know.
Because you've been dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men, plural. Myself included, but she had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
Oof.
What do you mean, one of them?
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Excuse me.
Passport added to the court record.
Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Oh, excuse me. Damn it. Worst time to have burps. The day before the murder. Indeed. It appears to have returned. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income, because she was bad at it. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Got that on record? Daddies? Sugar?
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Got that one on record? She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. I hope you're writing all of this down. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. There's this thing in court called objecting. You should try it sometime now.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Stop him from answering. Well,
I'm gonna give you a tip. You do have health in Phoenix Wright. Whenever it shows up and flashes on the top right, it means the choice matters. If it doesn't, assume that it's really just flavor.
we're gonna stop him because that's what my boss said to do. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh God, I tabbed out.
Wince! Did he just say wince out loud? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant?
Oh no.
I can't read. That cheating she-dog.
Fucking idiot.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I don't need to watch the soap opera. I already have 2 daughters at home.
No fuck. Oh shit. You just took a bite of food. I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Oh, gee. Why am I helping this idiot? What do I do? Since we are in the court of law, I feel like I had to let him answer honestly.
Yeah, nobody lies in this courtroom.
I can't keep stopping him. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth!
Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. I just took all her stuff. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. And shit.
Can they call objection on their own witness?
I mean, don't get used to this.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies the matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Sorry, forgot to text Brittany.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
That name.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes!
I was about to say, just do Beetle from Wind Waker.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, motionless, not needing any care in the world. No, I mean she's dead. A woman not moving, dead. I thought it was a man for a second.
Yikes.
I quailed and fried and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over. Where did he go?
Larry Butts has fled the scene.
Larry! Why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout added to the court record.
Let's see, blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Are you serious? All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Did you pass the bar exam? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Are you a preschooler? Are you stupid? Your client is innocent, right?
Looks over at Buds.
Right?
And it looks back. Yes, I think.
Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You're a fucking lawyer. You hold the key. It's in the evidence.
What evidence?
Did you just black out for the last 6 years? Like, what happened? Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's this is a tutorial. The witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. This is all very legal terminology.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab. Then point out contradictions in the testimony. You want to do it right now.
I know, I was making a joke.
Instructions unclear.
Cross-examination. The witness's account.
And this is all lines he said, so we don't really need to read it again. But yeah. So normally, you would push Q if you wish to press the statement for more information, but since this tutorial has clearly made it obvious that you're going to present, you're going to scroll through each dialog box and see if you have a piece of evidence that contradicts what they say.
Hello, person. I don't know if they want me to say their actual name because I am streaming.
Oh, gotcha.
We're doing Phoenix Wright.
Well, have fun then.
Okay. You can say if you want. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hang up.
Alright. Do you want me to refer to you as Princess Ayaka, or...
Well, I think you just did, so...
Okay. Understood. I'll try and remember that when I'm doing this.
But yeah, you're going to go through the statements, and if there's anything in your court record that would contradict what they say, then you would present it.
Alright, so...
Hitting present doesn't immediately present a piece of evidence, it lets you look through everything. So.
It's this, isn't it? Because the time of death was 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes, but you got to make sure you're on the right statement.
Okay. Wait a minute.
No, you didn't pass it yet.
Oh. I don't know why. I thought like the time frame was a lot sooner here. Left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment.
Keep going. There's more.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Oh, sorry.
I'm clouded and frightened. I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. You liar! Objection!
Oh, that was the wrong one. You pointed out the correct one and then accidentally clicked the wrong evidence.
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Oh. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't. Are they? No, I had to get one of these wrong. Not at all. So now we know what happens when you fail. I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Oh.
Okay, so we're on this one.
Yeah. Just click the wrong envelope.
This one, right?
You clicked the black. No, not the
Oh.
blackout. The autopsy.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah. The time of death was between 4 and 5.
Objection! I think you found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. And these are never falsified.
Or updated.
Autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solid, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot.
You know, it only took 2 chances.
That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Sounds like a lot of your first dates.
Oh. So you're fired.
Wait, I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again?
What if he was just like, no, I don't wanna?
The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. God, that was so flimsy. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Not exactly what a salesman needs to know. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. What did you mean by that? You know what to do.
I've got this one. The time of discovery.
So I know the answer. So in order to not lose health, if you just want to tell me what your guess is, and I'll confirm or deny whether it's correct.
I'm looking at the evidence. Give me a second. This one with this evidence.
I don't think that's the exact statement that you want, but it is the right evidence.
Is it this one because it's
Yes.
actually
Yeah.
saying the TV?
Yeah.
The blackout reports you are a liar. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Thank you over there, my prosecutor.
Oh, so sorry.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now! Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility, just like Phoenix Wright. Wait, what? That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock from finding the body. Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Here in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You are pulling shit straight out your ass. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. I want to ignore the part about about it being what killed the victim. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I'm not a smart judge, but when I do, I drink Diet Pepsi.
What?
I'm not making a joke. I think this one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. What's funny is that all you gotta do is present the statue on any one of these except for the first box.
Objection! Wait just a moment. I wish there was a button I could just press. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Solid. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, and you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. I didn't tell anyone this because I'm trying to hide the murder. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, right?
Yes.
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
Okay.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Solid, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Shut up! What's the meaning of this? Why aren't I winning? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock. I heard no. I mean, I saw it. Ah! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I hate you. It was him. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Give him death.
I think he's innocent.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please.
My voices were getting raked.
There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock.
Yep, it's correct.
Let's sound the clock now. Here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Oh, what's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
This has got to be one of the dumbest
If you can't
arguments
prove
ever.
that, you don't have a case.
How can you prove the police didn't just fuck around with it, I guess?
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was
Yes,
so
right.
close.
Phoenix, what are you talking about? You don't need to...
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Are you serious? Bro did it.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict this witness.
Wait, seriously? Do I win?
Unfortunately,
Holy shit.
this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawat. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. I want my $20.
$20? What the...
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawat. Your argument's stupid.
Chief.
Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But, Chief, it's over.
Shut up.
I can't
Shut
prove the clock was this slow the day of the murder.
Are you for real?
Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes? But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box.
This sounds illegal.
What? No, not literally. Like, oh my god. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock? Why do I feel like you're watching an episode of Dora here?
Yes. Wait,
No,
maybe I can prove it.
no shit. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Quick, the evidence box. Someone hand it to me. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a shadow of doubt, except for my own. Ha! Tough words! Let's see you pull this one off!
Are you really, really taunting the guy who's gonna put you in jail?
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. And it was her passport.
I think so, yeah.
Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4...
Yeah, sure. The time difference between California and Paris is 9 hours.
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
I just want to state that I feel like an idiot because the time difference between California and Paris is in fact 9 hours.
Oh
I
god,
thought
he
it was a
collapsed.
translation.
Order, I say. Someone get a medic. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
Oh, he's very dead, Your Honor. I mean, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor, and is definitely not dead.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm... Oh, wait, no shit, wrong voice.
Wait a second.
I have to say I'm impressed. And so am I, Your Honor. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Oh, okay. That makes
Thank
sense.
you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
So yeah, I quit. This job sucks.
And with that, this court is adjourned. Oh, it turns out that Frank Solid was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Solid let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Bless her, Mr. Solid grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Oh, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there, is what I would say if you didn't fuck most of it up. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
I know.
And my anxiety pills.
Oh. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there that I definitely didn't hold your hand through. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh God.
My life is over!
Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? It's not like you lost the love of your life.
That! Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
I'm
Oh,
going
an
to get you
escalator.
put into an asylum for your safety. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, 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 bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Oh. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
You're a judgmental prick, Phoenix.
I'm not, I'm not going to ruin his image of his girlfriend.
Congratulations, Harry. Or whatever your name was. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
We paid how much to get that put into the game?
Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Are you trying to hit my on my boss?
Yes! Oh, no, I couldn't. You're
Hey,
gross.
I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
This is a murder weapon.
Shut up. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Oh.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. I'm sure I definitely won't get murdered with it.
Wait a minute, Butts, you were holding that on to you during this entire court days?
Yeah, of course. Anyway, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Like Zoinks, you know? Don't that make you want to just cry? Crying noises.
Larry. What are you looking at?
Are you so sure? Squeeze me! What the fuck? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Trust me, I'm not. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
My phone has just gone missing.
Sorry, I was too busy not caring.
Oh, there. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about?
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Take it back!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. And I actually stole this from evidence. Apparently I stole everything in the court record from...
Yeah, no, it's all in my pocket now. They don't need this anymore. Huh? What about that clock? Wait a sec, there's still blood on it.
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, dude. She probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Huh. Yeah.
Well, make of it what you will.
Nah. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer.
Never ask me
On
to do
account
this
of the
again.
fact that I'm not in prison.
Never
Believe it or
ask.
not. Oh, go ahead.
Never ask me to do anything illegal like this again.
You did something illegal? Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Looks over
So,
at
like,
boss.
he's paying you, right? Right?
You think he has money?
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Fucking moron. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. How did you pass the bar exam? I'm really curious. People too.
No, they don't.
Well, okay, hang on. Let's not be pessimistic about it. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent, except for when we very clearly do. All we can do is believe in them. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Cue the My Little Pony theme. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Why am I talking like this? Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Do you have
I
cancer
really,
or something?
yeah, right. I'm giving off some serious red flags right now, aren't I? Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
You buying me a drink? Yeah, I guess
What the
so.
fuck? Say, how about dinner on me? Oh shit, I guess I'm asking you out. Well, we'll drink a toast to innocent butts. I did not think about that sentence when I said it.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, speaking of Harry,
Larry.
whatever. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Or, yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Wow,
I got lucky.
That has to be the case. Like this is going too well.
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, huh?
I hope this is solid gold.
I think I'm going to get fired." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Wait, what?
Am I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry?
I'm still here.
Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
You're saying this out loud. What are you, Phoenix? What the fuck?
The end.
Hey, wait a sec. No, let me see the script.
Congratulations, you beat the game.
That was
don't need
episode
to play anymore.
1.
Yes. And it was the shortest of them.
Hi, Ismail. How you doing? Hope you enjoy this laughter. All right. You know what? How do you feel about another episode?
Oh, my throat's killing me. Oh,
It said save your progress at this point. Okay.
yes. I would ask that we save it for another day because the second case is incredibly long. Oh,
No. Escape. Escape.
beep.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, you're
about.
doing
I
well.
can. What?
Here, we'll play up until this cliffhanger.
Okay. Beep.
Hello?
Oh.
This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia. Mia! Wow, I sound like Mario.
It's
What's
Mia.
up? It's Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while.
Also waiting for Danganronpa. That'll be down the road, I promise.
Sorry. I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Trying to differentiate my girl voices. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for... Why is Is this a normal thing? What the hell? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial.
More illegal.
I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
Why is it here
And I can't trust the police to do it. What?
Why is it here and not at like the courtroom?
Right? I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock?
A clock.
Yeah, it's made to look like the statue The Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Wait, isn't this evidence? I'm so confused. Why am I asking you to hold this? This case is over. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. I'm 17. Now, you know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead.
Ah, smuggling. Understood.
Papers? Oh, is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Wait, what? What did that sentence mean? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 p.m., to pick it up? Or 9 o'clock, whichever one. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers, and definitely not sushi. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yup, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 1927 a.m. Oh, it's a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Office. Okay, allow me to... Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. Oh no, my dialogue. How could you? Or how could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. Gasp.
And that is where we will end. I'll see all of you next time. And I'm going to be speaking to Matthew here, and we'll figure out another date where we can get together and do this, probably someday this week. And we will continue our journey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.